Hey, good morning. It's Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob, and my plans have been dashed for today. And I was going to go down to uh, to get more aquarium stay and grab a cheat meal in beautiful Fayetteville, Arkansas. But I can't now because I was associating with somebody who was diagnosed yesterday with the COVID. Isn't that great? So I'm not officially yet. They haven't told me to stay at home or anything like that, but I am going to be extremely low key today and extremely low key all the way around. So there you go. It's, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if any of you have gone through the wacky, the COVID stuff. Is that my one of my high school buddies, her parents have died one day apart from the COVID, which is terrible. Chevy Fish, what's up? What is up indeed? Yeah, so one of my high school buddies, I went to a very small private high school, Christian high school, and I graduated with 22 people. And so you graduate with a class that size. Well, I hate to tell you this, you know these people really well. Some of these people I haven't talked to in for a while. You know how this goes, but it was a small group of people, and so I am, so I went through that. Her parents, really too young to be dying. They're like in their I think late 70s, and I think in reasonably good health. So it's going in from there. So hey Sean, how are you doing? Yeah, so now I'm just going, okay. I had a nice breakfast at home this morning. I had eggs, vegan sausage, toast, and I took my zinc and and my vitamin C and my vitamin E. So I'm doing whatever I can to be as good as I can with this entire process. So I took a nice shower. So I'm clean. I'm doing this live stream clean. I got out 5 minutes ago. Why is my hair dry? Because I don't have a lot of hair. So there you go. Bolo's here. He's right down here hanging out. Got to get some stuff done around the fish room. I picked up some stuff, so I'm shipping out some fish tomorrow. And I realized I have to send it in a bigger one of the priority boxes, and I don't have any. So I have to go to the post office. As long as I don't have any symptoms, I feel great. So but who knows? I could get it tomorrow. As we all know, this thing is not a deal. So be careful, everybody. And in the last 3 weeks, I've had conversations and I've been around people very closely who have come down with the COVID. So, and one of the guys, it's and one of the guys, the guy who came down with it diagnosed yesterday. Yeah, it's just bizarre. So it means more time with the fish. So I found my rack that I need to get. I have to rent a U-Haul. Big Tank Hank, good morning. I have to rent a U-Haul van to pick up this rack, and I'll get that home. Tomorrow, the next day. There's a really good steel rack on sale at Sam's Club for $149. $149. Chevy Fish, you may be right there. Believe me, I'm doing absolutely almost nothing. It's my office is open, and there are a lot of people in my office exposed to one of these people. So, I got to go. Got to go. So let's see what's going on in the fish room today. Water changes. I've got to get some junk done around here. Got to clean up the house a little bit. Pretty exciting stuff. And I got it, Chevy Fish. It's all good. So so other than that, what's going on here today? I've got to go through and I'm setting up my other 29-gallon aquarium. I've got the top, the sponge filter, the light, all ready to go. Griffin, Fish Room, how are you? First thing in the morning. My what else can I say? My just been so busy with getting things done. We have a lot of stuff happening at my office. Now the good news is if I come down with the COVID, I can do a lot of my job from home. I can log into my office computer. I can do stuff here. So it's not like I'd be gone. I'd be able to do a lot. And so that's good. Bolo's been happy that I've been around. It's so I moved into this house last March, and so after getting all that done, the highest I paid for utilities was like in August or September when it was just it was hot as heck and the air conditioning was running a lot. Amica Splendens, and a lot of the Goodyids are this way, but especially Amica Splendens, they cannot handle the temperature. If it gets above 75 in their aquarium, that's when the females may lose their babies. It's it just sort of is what goes on there. So when it was like 90 degrees every day, well, I had the air conditioning set when I was away from home at like 73. So I paid $183. And you keep your Goodyids on the floor. That may be a better idea. I'm going to move everything into this new fish room. So I may make them lower. The rack they have on sale at Sam's for $149 is that it's a 4-way rack that you could put 24 10-gallon aquariums. Talk about guppy heaven. I've also been looking at Gemco, and I've got to sort of figure that out and to go from there. So life is good. Life is good. By the way, I want to get, I found another Goodyiid I want, so I'm going to have to, the Scyphia multicoccus or whatever it's called, I'm all in on that. I think that's a good looking fish. That's why you'll have to do a rack in the house. Just couldn't figure out a way to keep them in the shed. You see, there you go. Yeah, the Goodyids are, I love them. They're fun to keep. So it's, as I'm ramping up this new fish room, I'm really pumped up about it. So I can't wait. Cannot wait. The Scyphia multiplicata. Yep, that's exact. Yep, totally with you, Sean. That's the fish I want next for the Goodyids. So once I get this set up, I'm going to begin to move everything from, right now I have, let's see, I have 14 aquariums set up in the kitchen. So eventually, probably by the end of this year, I'll have everything in that fish room. Sunatoka Doedroy. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that one up. The Guppies are fascinating to keep. Absolutely fascinating. So I really appreciate the ones that I have. I also need to get, again, it's just it's a never-ending thing. I also have to pick up my water change system, which is goofy. I have to pick up some of those 46-gallon garbage, plastic garbage things to hold water as I age it. And so that's what I do there. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. There's just junk to be done. It never ends. There's always something which keeps me out of trouble. And trust me, when it comes to social distancing, I am the master of it. I keep social distancing pretty good. And the other thing, by the way, gang, is that even though I'm not trying to virtue signal, etc., but yeah, I have a couple of those that works really well. The trash can thing there. Yes, Sean, I have. I've seen Andrew's channel. Andrew's great. He loves the Guppies. I'm a big fan of his. Big fan of what he does. He's also a very good photographer, which I'm jealous of. Very jealous of. He does, not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? He's taking some great shots of his Guppies. I'm a member of the American Library Association and the International Fancy Guppy Association. And I like it a whole lot. I want to move into. I want to move into a little more difficult species of pleco. Someone's been telling me about L333. I've been looking that. I kind of like the blue-eyed lemon and citrus. Those kinds are kind of cool, but that's not that advanced. But it's kind of a cool fish. Kind of a cool fish all the way around. Let's see here. By the way, these long weekends, Ebolo's very happy. The fish are very happy. I've got to go through that. I all of a sudden realized I was out of the Doug Gray protein food, so I ordered some more from him, which is great. A lot of the things is that I got some of the extreme nanobites, and my guppies don't like it. It falls straight to the bottom of the aquarium and it just sits there, and then I have to go and get it out. Don't ask me why. They just don't like it. The flake, they're fine. For whatever reason, they don't like the nanobites. Weird. And I know people who use that on their guppies, and they just love it. They think it's great. So, is what it is. I also, what else is going on here? I don't know. Just going through doing normal fish. I've already set a culture this morning. I woke up at about 2.5 hours ago. I get up normally at 3:45. Bolo woke me up about 4:30 Central Time, so 7 a.m. p.m. So so I'll go get that done today. You guys have any big plans in the fish room or anything like that? Anything going on there? I'm sort of waiting. I want to get another one of these 65-gallon highs, but at PetSmart, they don't have them on sale right now. I was in there the other day, and they're selling them for like $3.45 each, or $3.49 each. I got mine for like I got mine on sale for like $199.99, and actually talked them down $20 because there was a big scratch on the stand. So it's all good. All good in the hood. Most of my fish will eat extreme krill, and that's about it for extreme. You haven't done the krill. I have like a plankton gold that I got from American Brine Shrimp and flake food. They love that, but I sort of do my own little mix. I have like about 5 different types of flake food, and I sort of dump them into a bigger container and mix them all together and do my own little mix. I have some silkworm flake. I have the plankton flake, brine shrimp flake. What else do I have? I have an maybe it's a tubifex flake. Yeah, yeah. Well, let me tell you something about the whole back building thing. I'm all in on it. That I'm not going to be doing it this year, but maybe in 2022 or 2023, I'm going to do that back building. I've been in this house just a short time. I'm still sort of getting things organized, so I'll just do one of the bedrooms and go from there. So I need to get it's weird. I do need to get like a guest bedroom set up just in case I have visitors. I have a pretty dull life. Yeah, so water changes, getting ready for water. I have to set up some water today. Let's see, the normal fish feeding. It's all good. And yeah, the plumbing and the question I'll have on this is that my house does not have natural gas, but there's natural gas going down my road. And I would prefer for when I set up the shed to do natural gas because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to do the heating. So I'll have to figure that out. I went and sort of played out what the price of solar would be, and I bought my house for like $130,000, and the solar would be $40,000. I said, you know what? No. If you're in a smallish area, don't recommend it. You're gonna need plumbers and electricians. That part has been absolute nightmare. Smallish, you mean? Well, I have a backyard that's I'm on a half acre of land. I have my backyard's pretty good stuff. The pain in the neck is the utilities are buried in my area, so there's just some of that sort of stuff. But I'm kind of I'm certainly gonna be looking at the other thing I really want to do, but I don't know if I want to do the building first or this first. I want to do a water feature in the backyard and do koi. Doesn't get that cool, it gets down to like the 20s here in the winter, but it's not gonna freeze over if you set it up right, and koi can handle it. So today's gonna be almost 50 here. which is great. Yeah, I get it. The plumbers are nightmares, the electricians. I had to have a plumber come in, and the guy showed up without my part. So then he has to drive, get the part, drive back, and he charged me for every minute he was there. He didn't go off the clock to go pick up the part, which is just that's irritating. It's you expect, and for all I know, the guy had the part in his truck, was just trying to get a little extra, a little extra this. So my first winter electric bill showed up yesterday, and I got the bill. The meter was read on December 3rd. I got the bill yesterday to be due on the 15th. It was $250. My October into November bill was $50. The most expensive I paid was $183 over the summer. So I'm guessing January, maybe more money, or December and January. You're in a small town. Most on the electric side wouldn't touch it when they learned it was for fish. Why? What's their problem? Yeah, it's just goofier than hell. It's just, yeah. I don't live in a big town. I live in suburban Joplin. I live in a bedroom community of a bedroom community. So yeah, good times. Yeah, it's just going on from there. I've had stuff to repair the first times through here. Yeah, not a lot of fun in the home ownership thing. I know no home in a little over a decade, and yeah, it's something. The drain is old buried clay pipe. The plumbers wouldn't touch it. Yeah, and Chevy, they do that here. Okay, but there's two ways that you can do it. Hey Chewy, you can either lease the solar panels or own them. Missouri does not have the some of the incentives that Illinois has, or like a California would have, etc. My sister lived in LA for a few years, and they had to rip out their solar panels and re-roof. One of the problems, by the way, that I'm told with solar is that you have to find out that the people working on it are licensed roofers, or they can screw up your roof. So good times. Yeah, it's and I don't want to do like solar panels away from the house. Not that, my backyard, you know how this goes. You know how this goes. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Believe me, there's always more money to be spent and more stuff to do. My alarm will be going off in a minute. I did a timer for so the hot water recovers so I can run the dishwasher. Yep, I live a pretty exciting life. Pretty exciting life all the way around. So Bolo's here. He's stretched out and ready to go. All right, gang. I better get this junk done. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out with me for a while this morning. I hope your new year is going well, and we'll go from there. Tell them it's for an indoor pool or a jacuzzi. That's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. See you guys later on. Thank you so much.